So we'll start with G. G. Okay, C-A-G, right? That's our G form for the G. It's our G form. This is where it gets a little confusing. Our G form and the G chord. Now we're going to the E form. Now we're going to the D form. Now we're going to the C form. Now we're going to the A form. And back up to the G form, where we started. Alright, I won't go back. Let's get you another one. How about we start on the F? Now, here's an F. Barred in the first position. I'm starting as far back as I can. Now, that's an F chord, but what form is it? Is one you ask yourself, because that's where you're starting. And you'll notice this is the E form. So after E, in our spelling of the chord, C-A-G-E, comes D. Okay? So here's F in the D form. Then start over again with C form, A form, G form. Back to the E form. There it is. Alright? Again. Right, those are octaves. And that's the major scale. But in this position, there's other notes above it that I can reach, and other notes below it that I can reach. And I want to be able to utilize those and know that they are there if I want them to be there and when I'm playing. So when I play this, I'll play all the notes. So here it is from the beginning. Now all this fingering is on that handout called the CAGED system on my website. Okay, remember we were at the C a minute ago, back here, which you can't see. There we go. Now we're moving it up. The C form in the C chord up to the A form of the C chord right here. Let's get this in the frame. Alright. I think I can hold it there. And here's all the notes. Well, here's the scale as we know it in this form. The major scale from root to root. Sorry, let's do it again. Okay. Now here's the scale using all the extra notes that we didn't play, which are here. It actually stops on what we call the sixth of the chord. Sixth of the chord. And then this one goes down to the fifth. Alright, so here it is. A position, and then the scale. Notice I move my position up from the third to the second string. So it goes like this once again. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Move my position up. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, and then it stops. Here's we're leaving the C-A form, going up to the G form, right? Everybody's catching on now to the G form. Once again, we don't start on the root. If we did, it would start right here, and it would sound like this. As I come back for the B, you can do it two different ways. Okay? You can go with your fourth finger up to the B, or you can go and slide up like that. I prefer to do that, but I can do both ways. So you should learn to do both ways as well. And then the only other notes that we're leaving out here are the 7th and the 6th. So we can start with those two notes. Sounds like an A minor scale, doesn't it? Always ending with the chord, starting with the chord, and then playing the scale, which is once again not really a scale, and then playing the chord. Now we're relating the chord with the notes that go with it. Now, you don't always have to play this, and then a little on the side. You don't always have to play the full chord. You're not always going to be going like this. I mean, the bass player might be playing this in your band, so you might want to just play that much of the chord. Okay? If you want to play a major 7th, you can do that much. That's a pretty that's major 7th. There's different variations of this chord that you can utilize, and that's for another day altogether. But I'm just saying, so you can play that much, and that's okay. From the G position up to the E position. Right, this comes up here, and we have the E position. And here's the scale starting on the 7th, because I can grab that. We're in the 7th position. 1, 2, 4. These are, I'm calling out the fingers here. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 2, 4, 1, 2, and then up to the 9th, 4. And that's all in one position. And you can go. Okay? From this position, we go up to the D position. We're almost rounding out our positions here. Okay, here is the C chord in the D position. We're coming from the E. Now we're going to the D position. Okay, here's the scale. Chord first, just the scale. You know, and that's it. And now chord first, and now the entire position, all the notes. Oh, sorry. This is a, what, 10th position? Yeah. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, and then back to 9th position. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, up to 10th position. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then you play the chord. Oop, sounds like a little out of tune. Here it is again.